Welcome to White Tortorella, where the reader is bubbly, but the readings can get dark. So today I am going to be doing a general energy check-in for the month of September for who's next? Leo. All right, Leo gang. Let's see what you guys are up to. How you're doing? How you doing? How you doing? You doing good? Well, I guess we'll see. Ooh, okay. The Fool. Nice. Nice opener. I like that. Okay. Shit. Five of Wands. Okay. I jinxed it. Sorry, I jinxed you guys. Oh, oh, and now we have the Empress. Good. No. Where'd my giant snake go? Okay. Mm-mm. Come on. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Heart. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Mother of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Three of Cups. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Feels like it goes with the Five of Wands. And then the Fool. Feels like it comes immediately after, which is weird to me, but if that's where they say it goes, that's where they say it goes. Mother of Pentacles, the Empress. Okay. And then, are we doing alchemy? We're doing alchemy. Cool. I like alchemy. Let's see what we get. I forget how to shuffle these. Like, my hands are forgetting how to hands right now. How in the frick? How do I shuffle these? I forget how I usually. Oh, okay, there we go. My hands remembered their motor skills. Do you ever have one of those days where you're just like, I forgot how to do something that I do a lot, and my limbs will not cooperate? Okay. Saying that's good. All right. So we're doing 1, 2, 3. All right. Ash. Cool. The red and white rose. That appeared somewhere else in someone else's reading. Yellowing. Okay. I've never encountered that one before, so we'll see what that one's about as well. All right, let's start with Ash. That's 33? 33. Ash. Memory, ancestors, the past. Ash represents what has come before it. The fire is over now, and its flames took with it all recognizable form of what was burned. Only memories and the soft gray ashen substance remain. When this card appears, look back and sift through what has occurred. You are in the realm of ancestors, past relationships, and those that have passed to another realm. Be gentle with the process, as it is delicate and sacred. The Ash card asks us to tend to the true nature of the endings, grief, and letting go. You may be asked to be present with others experiencing loss. When in doubt, be like Ash. It is silken, light, and easily carried by the wind. Soften into the memories and into the tears. Eventually, forgiveness follows, and the heart travels alight. The red and white rose. I think that's 40. Is that 40? 30? 50? I don't know. Anyway, I need to brush up on my Roman numerals. Here we go. Vital force arising awakening. In the laboratory, the merging of red and white is an exquisite moment. It means something is coming to life before the alchemist's eyes. The pristine white of the rose is not threatened by the blood red pigment. Their mixing does not make pink. Rather, each color remains vibrantly itself, expressing its message. Like the rod of Asclepius, representing health and vitality, the floss sapientum appears to signify the awakening of the physical as a gateway to the spiritual. Without the body, spiritual teachings remain conceptual, not yet integrated into the everyday. This card encourages the alchemist to honor the body as a temple each and every day, observing it, listening to it, mining it for information and guidance. At its height, this card signifies a mastery, a uniting of body to serve the soul's purpose, as seen in the like of dancers, athletes, and during the birth process. Hmm. I got a visual of ashes swirling up, dancing. Don't know what that's about yet. 19? Is that 19? No, 14. 14. Oh, yellowing. Aging, transitioning, warning. Indicating transition, the yellowing leads us into the next phase of our alchemical work. Envision the yellowing as pages of a beloved novel or the ochre blanket of leaves in fall. This color seeps out to signify the beginning of the end, a return to zero. Even a deep bruise finds a yellow tint as it reaches its final phases of healing. In contrast, yellow can be the maker of long awaited growth, as seen in the first rays of the sun and the cheer of Forsythia in February. Whatever its message, yellowing tells the truth. It leads us forward. Like the vibrant canary in the mine, warning of what's to come, take heed. The transition is here, whether by yoke or bile. How to respond is up to you. It's likely you already know. If I remember correctly, Leo, I've been especially warning you guys about something being amiss at the workplace, not feeling safe at the workplace. I think the devil energy even popped up last time I did a work reading for you guys. So, with that being said, I think that this has to do with that. But looking at the way your reading is going, I think that you already know that. And you might be contemplating taking action. I say that because Four of Pentacles is here, and it is talking about holding on to resources, holding on to what you already have. But with the Five of Wands being here, it also feels like that position that you are taking to maintain also comes with a significant amount of conflict, whether it be inner or outer. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith. This is a baby bird about to jump off a tree for the first time to test out its wings. It's about being brave. And this feels like it's because Seven of Cups being here, that's the cup, that's the card of illusion. Three of Cups is about harmony. You know what this feels like? It feels like you've been lying to yourself in order to make yourself feel more okay with staying where you are. And that's not quite working anymore. It feels like you're finding harmony with the truth. Mother of Pentacles. This is about motherhood. This is, I mean, look at her. She has a baby leaned up against her. But also, the card also comes with a message of not letting that be your entire identity. And I know that's hard to do as a parent. I get that it's hard not to think that you need to put your child first in every situation, and you absolutely should. But there are different ways to look at that. As in, you could say, okay, I need to stay here because I need to put my child first. Or you could say, me staying here makes me unavailable as a mother. Me staying here is stressing me out so much. And I always feel like my job is in jeopardy. And, I don't know about job stability. So, me staying here might also mean that at some point we're going to lose our resources. Me staying here might mean that I don't have as much energy to be so loving to my children at the end of the day. As someone that remembers being a child at one point in my life, the only thing that a child wants is to see their parents happy. Even if the other circumstances aren't ideal, even if not everything is perfect or convenient for them, really, all a child wants is to see their parents happy. Whether that means staying together or leaving or, getting a lesser paying job or something. Kids don't care. They just want their parents happy because they want playtime. They want mom to be present. They want dad to be present. So the question is, how are you redefining being a mother right now? How are you redefining your duties as a mother? And how does that connect with the situation that you know you need to leave? And then we have the Empress. And that to me says that after you make this decision, you are going to land in a very good spot, even if it doesn't look like it now. Ash, red and white rose, the yellowing, it's all about embracing change. It's all about accepting and letting go. Because that's the thing about life, isn't it? Is that life takes a lot of twists and turns. And sometimes, if those twists and turns didn't just happen to us, we would have been stuck in certain places. Like, for example, if I didn't literally almost die and then get let go by my previous employer 7 days before my brain surgery, if I didn't go through that experience, I'd probably still be working there, having ulcers, being miserable. Humans tend to cling, they tend to resist change. That was really an experience that taught me that once you learn how to let go and you just collaborate with spirit, do your best, and trust that it has your back, life gets a lot better and easier. Because when we cling to the familiar, when we cling to what we think is best, we are restricted to our perspective. But our perspectives are so limited, we don't see the bigger picture. So the harder we cling, the harder we make it for blessings to come. Hmm. Do we have anything else? Apparently, we have a lot else. Okay, so the tower being here tells me that GTFO before they KQ the fuck out. There you go. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, time of contemplation. Think about it. Think about it. If you are in a workplace where you think that sorry, I'm getting super distracted right now because I haven't seen my gargoyle gecko in a while, and he is freaking huge right now. Hold on, let me turn this around. There, right there. That's my gargoyle gecko being ginormous. Dude, you got to work on leg day, man. Does anybody care if I do a reptile room tour at some point? Because I'd like to do that. Right, that spot right there is not quite done yet. I'm planning a giant tarantula enclosure over there, but look at him. I haven't seen him in a minute. I was digging around and they're worried that he was dead or something, but now look at him. He's like huge. Where was I? Right. So, a period of contemplation here with the Seven of Pentacles, but don't spend too much time thinking because the tower is coming. I'm telling you. Mother of Cups. Mother of Cups, again about motherhood. Believe it or not. Well, the Mother of Cups, though, is about, that's funny. We have the Mother of Pentacles and the Mother of Cups. The Mother of Pentacles sees things more from a material perspective, but the Mother of Cups is thinking with the heart. Motherhood requires both, man. Motherhood requires both. And then finally, we have strength. Leo showing up as themselves. Ooh, yeah. So, ah, if this says anything, basically just take this as a warning that when we don't choose to leave situations when we know that something is amiss, that's when the towers come. That's what I did. I procrastinated on leaving for years, 7 years. Even when I knew that that workplace was toxic, I stayed for 7 years, getting sick, stressed out. I was too tired for anything after work because I was mentally drained. I was hanging around shit ass energy all day. And once they let me go, a week before my brain surgery, yes, that was a shit move. Yes, that was the worst way possible to lose a job. However, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I could have just made that decision myself. I could have just made it easier on myself by just leaving sooner when it didn't feel right. But life happened. Anyway, yep. Leo, be careful. That's all I'm saying for your reading for this one. Be careful. Trust yourself. You got this. Be an active decision maker in your life, not just a bystander, not just a leery participant. You have more control over your life than you think you do. Peace. So, if you liked what you saw here today, although I don't know why you would, because that was scary AF, that was a pretty scary message. Yes, it was. Um, like, share, subscribe. Why was I going to say dominate? Comment to help me out with the algorithm and hit the notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video, and I will see you in the next one.